Curious Como. It's time for Animal Quiz. In this forest lives a truly fantastic creature. Why don't we guess what it is using some clues about it? This animal has a long tongue, like a snake. What's this? This animal also has a hard covering on its back, like a turtle. This animal has very sharp, long claws, like a bear. Ew! What's that awful smell coming from? Oh, what's this? I think it's the scent the animal left behind. Yikes! This animal stinks like a skunk. Como, what do you suppose this ball-like thing is? Como thinks this ball is something the animal plays with. Wormy thinks this animal must be a snake because of its long tongue. But Gomi thinks this animal is a turtle because it has a hard shell. Wooba thinks it's a bear because it has long, sharp claws. Toto's sure it's a skunk. He said it has a really horrible smell to it. What on earth can this animal be? What do you think this animal can possibly be? This animal is a pangolin. We got to meet a pangolin today. The pangolin is covered in tough scales from head to toe. So, when it meets a scary animal, it rolls itself up into a ball to protect itself. And it can let out a really horrible scent, just like a skunk does. The pangolin's favorite food is ants. It uses its long, sharp claws to dig through the dirt and then uses its long tongue to slurp up the ants. Today we observed a very, very peculiar pangolin. Until next time, stay curious, stay curious. Welcome everyone to Toto's Shadow Quiz Show. The Shadow Quiz is where you look at a shadow and guess what animal it belongs to. Sounds like a lot of fun, yeah? All right, Animal Shadow Quiz, let's begin! I've seen this tail somewhere. The tuft of fur on the end of the tail means it belongs to a lion? Oh, Gomi, you are too hasty. Now, how about we look at some more clues? Wow, this animal sure has really long legs. A deer? Oh, it's not a deer either. How about we look at another clue? A horse? Are we sure about that? It's not a horse either. Toto, the quiz is too hard. All right then, the last hint. Aha! I get it now. Our friends watching, can you guess what this animal is? The answer is a giraffe. Wow, what a truly long neck. Goodbye, dear giraffe. And now, let's get on with the second quiz. What is this? It's round in shape. A pig? I don't think it's a pig. Second clue. It's slowly crawling around. Hamster? A hippo? Aww, what animal could it be? Okay then, last hint. Ribbit, ribbit? Aha! This is a sure giveaway! Our friends watching know what animal it is, right? The answer is a frog! We got the answer! Wow, why is this frog so cute looking? This frog is called a desert rain frog. It's also known as the cutest frog in the world. Hey, Toto, we want to take a closer look at this frog. Wow, that's a very big desert rain frog. Today we took a closer look at a giraffe and a frog. Giraffes live in Africa. They can grow to be 4 meters tall. Its neck is so long that it can eat leaves off of tall trees. Because it's so tall, not even lions dare to attack it. Wow, that's quite something, huh? The desert frog lives in the African desert. There's nothing but sand in the desert, but the frog is able to live there because there's a lot of fog there. When threatened, it puffs itself up like a big ball and starts making this really cute sound. The world's cutest frog, the desert rain frog. It was a pleasure to have met you. Hello there, children. We just found a really interesting animal in the forest. Do you want to go meet it? Is it a frog? It's a snake! What's that? Wow, its hand looks a lot like the claw hand of a robot. Are those its eyes? Yikes! That was weird! Didn't its eyes move all funny just now? This animal can move its eyes independently from each other. This looks like the animal's body. The skin is bumpy and feels like leather. The color, it changed. Wow, this animal can change its color any way it wants. Gomi says the animal she saw had a long body like a snake and a long tongue like a frog. No, Toto says the animal he saw had feet that looked like claw hands of a robot. Wooba is saying that the animal can move its eyes in any direction it wants. Gomu and Wormy are saying that the animal can change its colors any way it wants. Can there really be an animal like this? To our friends watching this, what do you think this animal is? The animal is a chameleon. Gomu and his friends explored a chameleon today. A chameleon has a long, sticky tongue like a frog, so it can catch faraway insects. And its toes are split in a way that it resembles a claw hand of a robot. It can also move its eyes independently in any direction, moving forwards and backwards, sideways all at once. The chameleon can also change its colors depending on the weather and its feelings. What an interesting animal the chameleon is. Until next time, everybody, stay curious. Hey there, Como. You guys are playing with a soccer ball today. Hey, Toto, what's that you've got there? Wow, you've made the tiny machine fit onto a wristwatch. Oh dear, the soccer ball shrank. Do you think we'll be able to find it? Really? There's a way to find the ball? And how do you suppose you'll find it? We all get smaller and look for the ball ourselves? Why, you silly goose! Wow! The grass looks like a huge forest now. Wow! It's a footprint of a cat. And this footprint belongs to a mouse. I guess there are a lot of animals that live around here. Yay! We found the soccer ball! Hey fellas, what's wrong? Wow, now that's a very odd-looking footprint. I wonder whose footprint this is. A frog alien's footprint? Toto, what makes you think that? Uh-huh. You're saying there's no animal on Earth with this kind of footprint? What? A footprint of a dinosaur that hasn't been discovered yet? Toto and Como's imaginations are really out of this world. What do our friends watching this think this is? If this is indeed a footprint, there must be others like it nearby. Here's another new footprint, but it's a bit different. This looks more like a chick's footprint, like Omi. This isn't what we're looking for. This is a duck's footprint. Seems like there are only duck and chick footprints around here. I wonder whose footprint that odd one belongs to. Omi, did you find out who it belongs to? Aha! So that's what it is. It's Gomi's and Wooba's footprints combined from when they were playing soccer earlier. Seems like we found our answer. Gomi, you used your observational and thinking skills to solve a puzzling question. Good for you! Today, we explored some footprints together with Como. Whenever we walk on soft ground or snow, we leave footprints. You can guess what animal left it just by looking at it. This here is a cat footprint. And this one belongs to a horse. Wow, this one here is a bear's footprint. This is fun, isn't it? Hey, Como, until next time, stay curious. Hey there, Como. Hold on. Where are we? Where in the world are we? The walls are smooth and cold. It looks like this place is made of metal. And what's this floating on the water? It's really hard. Oh, I think Toto's a bit cold. Is anyone out there? We need some help! Just where can we be? Can you guess where we are? The water just got a lot warmer. That means... What? We're in a water park? Can it be? Uh-oh, this isn't good. The water's getting hotter. And what's this? It tastes salty. Could it be salt? Oh my! It's a potato and a carrot. That means we're inside a cooking pot. Phew, what a relief. We could have been in real danger. But Como, Toto, how did you guys end up inside a pot? You guys were playing soccer with a pea and fell asleep atop the cutting board? And Wooba didn't know, so he, together with the vegetables, tossed you guys into the pot? My, you shouldn't just take a nap anywhere. Phew, let's just call it a day with the exploration. Today we explored a cooking pot for making stew with Como. A stew is a soup usually made with vegetables and meat. To the stew, you add salt, soy sauce, black pepper, sugar, and other seasonings to complete a yummy stew. Always remember that pots and pans can be really, really hot, so never go near them or touch them, okay? Is that delicious, Wooba? Until next time, friends, stay curious, curious!
Wooba! Baba! Wooba!
Welcome to Wooba's Shadow Quiz Show, everyone! The goal of the quiz is to guess what the shadow is behind the screen. Sounds like a lot of fun, right? Then let's begin the shadow quiz! What's that? It looks like it's something we see often. A toy pinwheel? Wooba says he really loves this thing. Okay then, let's see another clue. The shape looks different from before. It's a flower, you say? I wonder. I don't think it's a flower. Let's take a look at another clue. A sausage in the shape of an octopus? You sure about that? Wooba, the quiz is too hard for us. All right then, last hint. Aha! I know what it is. Can our friends watching this guess what this is? The answer is a banana! Wooba, are you eating it all for yourself? Let's move on to the second quiz. What's this? There are several shadows there. Cookies? No, I'm afraid they're not cookies. Second hint. The shadow pieces are coming together. Boogers? A rice ball? What is it? Here we go. Last clue. Aha! Our friends now know what it is, right? The answer is hamburger! Yay! We got it right! Now that looks yummy! The different shadows from earlier were a beef patty, cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, bacon, and buns. Wooba, you're not going to eat it alone again, are you? Toto doesn't think so. Wow! What a huge burger! I want some too! Today we took a look at what our friends all like, a banana and a hamburger. A banana is a tropical fruit that grows in warm places. It tastes really sweet and feels soft. If you step on a banana peel, you might slip on it and fall, so make sure you throw the peel into the trash can. The hamburger was first made in the United States. It's a type of food that's made by putting a meat patty and other toppings in between two buns. The taste all differs depending on what toppings you put in it. Between a banana and a hamburger, what do you like more? All right then. Until next time, stay curious. Hey kids! You guys want to play a fun little game? The point is to guess the names of the foods that got bigger. You can touch it with your hands, smell it, and even taste it too. Alrighty then, let's start the game. How's it feel? Hard, but still has a little bounce to it, right? And it smells really sweet too. It tastes sweet too, huh? So, can you guess what food this is? Can our friends out there watching this also guess what this is? That's right, this is a kernel of corn. Corn tastes especially delicious when steamed or baked. The surface of corn kernels are really smooth and hard, but has a slight bounce to it. It tastes just as sweet as it smells. That was a great guess. What food should we guess next? Okay, so it's square in shape and white in color. It doesn't have any smell to it. The surface feels really rough, too. It's not that hard at all and crumbles quite easily. Then, what about the taste? That's right. It tastes awfully salty. Can our friends at home guess what this is? The answer is salt. Salt tastes really salty. Salt is usually white, and there's no smell to it at all. It looks hard but crumbles really easily and tastes salty. All right then, let's guess what the next food is. The color is really red. The color? It changed. It smells really fragrant. It's not fragrant at all? Well, is it soft and moist? What? It's sticky and wet, you say? That's strange. Uba, hold on! How strange. The food I had ready was a raspberry. Why did the raspberry change colors? What? Uba, you ate the raspberry earlier? Then, what's this here? This is Uba's booger! Uba, you can't pick your nose and just fling it anywhere. A kernel of corn and salt. These are foods we're used to. But looking at it as a part, it's sometimes hard to guess the whole picture. That's why we have to take a closer look at it. The best way to observe is to look closely, touch it, smell it, and sometimes taste it. But be careful when you're going to taste something. It might not be food, like Wooba's booger. Until next time, everyone, stay curious, curious!